most thrift stores have been closed for months at this point, but there's this one thrift store that's really big in the outskirts of my town, and it's privately owned. It's apparently been open for a while. I didn't know this. It had 50% off. I went there with some of my friends yesterday and I found just a few things, and I've been craving thrifting so much. I've been watching thrifting videos, so I wanted to contribute to that. I think a lot of us who are used to thrifting miss it a lot, so maybe this helps and maybe it makes it worse for you. I don't know. I didn't find that much, but I really liked the things that I found. So first off, I found this men's dress shirt. It has like a really stiff collar and cuff and pleats down the front. It's 50% cotton, 50% polyester, which I wouldn't have guessed. I thought it would be just cotton, but either this is going to be really nice for like a breezy light white summer shirt, or I'm going to do something with it. I don't know yet. But when I picked it up, I thought it was a different texture than it is. I was a little bit disappointed just because of what I imagined that it was. I guess I just didn't really check thoroughly enough, but this is fun and interesting too. It's something I probably wouldn't have picked up normally. The shirt that I'm wearing right now, this button-up, is actually a purchase from yesterday. It's this really lovely creamy tobacco kind of color. It has a really crunchy texture that I'm really into, like when it's, as well as the color and the slightly oversized fit. It reminds me in color a lot of a shirt I gifted my friend Lage, which was, I think, raw silk. It was a really nice shirt. I envy it a little bit. But I got my own now. I bought this apron. Not really sure what I will use it for, but I'm really a sucker for old school textiles, and you can always tell based on the metal buttons covered in cloth that it's like a real deal old school kind of textile. I'll just build like a collection of old fabric. They had this whole collection of t-shirts from 2015 from some sort of summer camp, and this one is like a carton of milk, and it has a picture of a cyclops on there and it says wanted. And I quite like the color combination of this cream and then the red. I don't like how off-center the print is. This print wasn't on any of the other t-shirts, so you can't win them all. It's a nice thick pre-shrunk kind of cotton t-shirt that I really enjoy. Alright, we've moved past the clothing items. Now we are going to accessories and other bits and bobs. I found these crochet gloves. I thought they were going to be too small, but they fit like a glove. They're fun and I think they're really elegant, and I can use them now for shopping, for example. Like walk around and not actually touch things. And also just in general, it's fun to have fancy gloves. I'm also just really fascinated with the technique behind this and the pattern used. And also I feel a bit like a mime when I'm wearing it, or like Mickey Mouse or something. I'm wearing another one of the thrift finds. This cute little bracelet or necklace, I'm not really sure. It was in the kids department, but these are real pearls. I think I'm going to deconstruct it and use the pearls for something else, but I actually think that the combination of these colors and materials is kind of cute. Might keep it as it is. It has a little bell on it, so if you've been hearing that, that's what that is. Then I also got these Bullock steel-toed work boots that are a little bit too big for me, so I'm gonna have to go and find like an insole. I'm really into the utilitarian chunky kind of look, and obviously this is like a quality material shoe and it's very heavy. I'm I'm not gonna go hiking in them, but for shorter walks and like looking cool, I think it'll work fine. And then the last pieces I found were these really old books of like collections of these pictures. I don't know what they're called in English. Evidently someone who collected donated their collection. I'm just really fascinated with the mindset of this probably girl who like sat down and collected all of these and put them into this book. It's almost like a diary of interests for this girl, and I also think that it's something that you had to work a lot on to collect. This one is a collection of pictures and descriptions of Danish animals. So it has like horses, cows, pigs, goats, sheep, dogs, more dogs, etc. The illustrations are really cute. I think they might be black and white photographs that have been printed with the color on top. I don't know old printing techniques, but that's what it looks like to me. Like, it's neither an illustration nor a color photograph, so I think it's a mix of those two. This one is the same concept of like a collection of pictures and their descriptions. And so I think what's happening here is it's like a promotional tool where you would buy some sort of different product and then also get one of these pictures, and then you had a book that you collected them in, so it was sort of a motivation to buy these products that the cards came with. But I'm not sure, I haven't looked it up. That's just my intuition about it. So this one is a description of all the different jobs in Denmark. I haven't found a publication year for any of these, but they're old. And I really love the illustration on the back here. And that's also why I really love this book. It's because of the illustration, especially on the back. And then the book is about what you can do with your free time. And it's like everything. You can do sports, or you can read a good book, or you can be with your family, or you can do a school comedy. It's everything. It's such a strange genre. I think I kind of want this backside to be like a poster I can hang on my wall, but I also don't want to take this book apart. I think like all of these are just such precious historical archives. They're really inspiring for me to look through, to understand how people used to think and act. That's really, really interesting. That was all for that tiny little thrift haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you get to go thrifting soon, of course with all of the precautions necessary. It's a good way to spend your time, and it's a good way to enjoy fashion without supporting fast fashion, which is of course very damaging for both the people who work in these fast fashion factories and also the environment. So everyone wins.